My name is author Torry Terry.
My name is Chilly Willie.
And we are here with Marine TV about to run y'all down about Dade County's own Chilly Willie.
The realest nigga. Ain't gonna be no playing around here, you feel me? That's why I got this book right here, The Locks, Hated On With a Smile, you feel me? Because I want everybody to know this is the realest, man. And you need this book. This book here gonna take you somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you gonna get down, get down. Feel me?
Give us a little background information as far as like where you from, like where you grew up at, stuff like that.
All right, I'm gonna do it. Because it's about me anyway. You know
Okay, all right, we're gonna do that.
Or you need both.
But we can do both. We can start with you then, just like yeah. So let's start it off by giving us a little bit of background of where you guys from and where you grew up at, as far as cities and stuff like that.
Okay, well, from Miami, Dade County resident. You know, born at Jackson Memorial Hospital. You know, been through Opelika. That's probably where I did most of the years at. Pretty much from all over.
Yeah, I'm Chilly Willie, you know. I'm Opelika finest, you feel me? You know, I'm from Opelika. I'm from the city, from Largemont. You know, we came from Largemont first, you know what I'm saying? I moved from Largemont in 75 to Opelika, you know what I'm saying? And then that would turn me into an Opelika goon, you feel me? So, you know, in my days, coming up in the locks, it was all about putting it on the table, man. You know, you gotta know how to put it on the table. We weren't sitting around just playing around and playing kickball and playing none of that old funny little game.
Yeah.
Man. We were about getting some money, man. And the reason we were about getting money is because we had to feed our family. It was hard back then. There wasn't no easy road or none of that. So we always was thinkers. And that's what the locks all about, thinkers. That's the reason we came out with the book, The Locks Hated On With a Smile, because we want to show people the way out, not the way in, man.
Yeah.
The way out.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people get to misjudging of what's going on, but when they get to the end, then they'll see that it was a way out,
Yeah.
not a way in. You don't want to go in, you want to go out. Feel me?
Yeah.
So this is the reason we did this here, so we can show a life lesson to a lot of these young brothers out here, and a lot of these brothers out here got something, and they ain't bringing that back to the table, man. And they not just talking, they killing. So why can't we just come together and show these brothers, man, just put down that. We need to get our own neighborhood back. We need our own community back. We need all this. You know what I'm saying?
We need to get it back. We need to make it be of value.
Value.
It need to mean something. So
Yeah.
that when they ride through it, they ain't just hitting the locks on their doors and pulling their pistols out because they know they're in a bad area.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to come together as unity, man, and buy black, stay black. Stop going outside of the circle. Get our own restaurants, our own grocery stores, our own shopping center, and have it in our own community. Where we don't have to go outside our community, stay in our community and stay black. But all these niggas who getting all this money, they going to other cities and states, they branding, they using Dade County, they using Miami as they brand, but they ain't doing nothing here. Nothing. They ain't even trying to help the local artists here. They ain't trying to help them out.
Yeah. The book. This is your first book, right?
Correct. This is my first book.
So give us like a small description, like a small meaning behind the book.
It's really to teach a life lesson. The meaning behind the book is so that you can see what's in front of you, what's behind you, and what's on the side of you. And to show you that being a part of this game, you might want to get out. Not might. Get out while you still can and do something positive with your life and make something worth more value to you so that you won't have to be looking over your shoulder every 10 seconds over certain things that you're doing.
I did all the wrong things for you. You know what I'm saying? I did all the wrong things. I failed at the age of 16. My mama said 15. I went to prison. And it wasn't no pretty thing, it wasn't no nice thing. I'm not there, none of that, because it ain't nothing to brag on. It's something to be really angry about, because the cracker could have sent me to the army. But the cracker sent me to prison. All my teeth fell out my mouth because I had all these with gold.
Yeah.
I had gold when I was 13. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would get gold when these niggas, when they was gold, they were trophies.
That's what they call them, trophies.
That's what they supposed to.
Yeah, trophies. And a lot of niggas taking this shit for just fashion.
Yeah.
It ain't no fashion to look cute.
It's a trophy.
When you had a lot of gold in your mouth back in the day, what they call you? A murderer, a robber, a gangster. It wasn't that pretty.
Yeah.
Now all these niggas pretty as hell with all these, they can't stop smiling.
Yeah.
I know we used to have to cover them up. They didn't want the cracker to see the gold in your mouth.
But now they
You know what I'm saying? So they don't know, they just fashion. Just like when they say Cuban link.
Yeah.
No such thing. Cuban link, you give these Cubans all that recognition? Come on, man.
So that would come from
Dog chain.
Dog chain.
the dog chain. That's the real
Dog
name.
chain.
That's crazy.
That's what the
original.
The
That's
original
crazy.
name of the chain is right there.
So I just learned
Dog
that.
chain. They got it. They look it. Cause the generation change.
Yeah.
That's how it go. You know.
So what was your main purpose of writing the book? As far as what message you was trying to get out, and who was the audience mainly for the book?
The audience is for everybody.
Everybody.
You know, and like I said before, when we did the book was to teach a lesson. But we started the book to make the end game be a movie, because people need to not only read about it, but they need to see about it. So we did the book. Now the documentary is in the editing process as we speak.
We did the documentary.
After this, and when that drops, we into the film festivals, and it's gonna get out there. We're going for the movie. This is gonna change people's lives. It's gonna really make people really look at people that's standing around. I promise you, because you talk about friends that he had for 15, 20 plus years, and was ready to knock his head off whenever they got the chance after so many long years.
That's crazy.
Read about this stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, you'll start recognizing you'll start recognizing on the little things first. You know what I'm saying? You'll start sliding back, walking behind your girl. You know what I'm saying? Just walking behind. You know, when you with your kid can be right there playing. You start going that way. You know your kid going to mess with that flower on that table. So first thing you'll say, don't go bother that.
Yeah.
Because you can see it what happened. You behind. So you walk behind your girl, walk behind and start learning her move. She gonna get mad. Because she gonna say, don't be watching me like that.
Yeah.
Then the first thing, what you mean? I ain't doing shit. What you talking about? What I'm watching? Don't mean you trying to watch my move. Nah, I ain't watching your move. I'm learning your move.
Learning.
You see what I'm saying? Now, when you see your girl moving, you already know it. You already got your business. You got a game move locked.
Yeah.
So the lie she can be telling you, can't tell you that. You got to get a new lie.
And that's why the book is being made.
The book.
Easter, and it's just tip of the iceberg.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason we wrote this book.
So why did you write the book about him specifically? What was your inspiration behind it?
The story, man, the stuff that we're missing. The stuff that we're missing, the things that he's been through, we can all learn from it.
Yeah.
He walked the path already. So you can't do nothing but learn from it. You're going to see everything that you're doing in the wrong light, you're going to see it automatically. That's the reason why I chose to write about it. It's uncanny. You read it, you're going to really get a full understanding of what it is.
So so what makes you different from other authors, would you say?
What makes me different?
Yeah, what makes you different?
Like he did it from the hood. And he scraped from the mud.
Now that's one. Now that right there, that's a. Because once you're an author, you say, hey, I wrote a book, I write a book.
Yeah.
Well, what made me different is I don't give up on nothing.
You don't give up on nothing.
Nope. And I have multiple things going. And I keep moving forward for better dreams, and I'm not just labeled as an author. I'm an author / clothing line person / correctional officer / I have real morals and different type of thought process that make me different than most authors. I'm not just focused on one genre or one thing. I could do most of the things.
You got billboards and plaques.
If anything, you talk about making me different. That's what makes me different.
What makes you
from
different?
others.
Okay. And what about for up and coming authors? What would you like? Word of advice would you give them as far as like what to expect?
Don't give up on your dream. If you're gonna be an author, go full throttle at it. Go full throttle with rocket boots on. Don't never take no for an answer. There's always a yes somewhere in that needle in that haystack. So if you want to move forward with what you're doing when you're writing, go through every avenue that you can and don't be afraid to. Move as if you're already a millionaire.
Yeah.
And you'll become a bestseller.
Okay. And what would you say the hardest part as far as like the process of like the book, as far as like releasing versus writing versus like getting the people to purchase it? Like what would you say the hardest part?
The hardest part would be the marketing part.
The marketing.
Making sure you get it in front of every avenue, in front of every person so that people can see it. But other than that, it's everything else is you can find people to make things right for you when you want to do when you're doing it. Because I self-publish.
Or self-publish? That's what's up.
I did everything. Yeah, I did everything. I went to research and made sure this, that, and the third. And you could also, you don't got to be a college genius or a college graduated writing. This, that, and
that's what they want you to think.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be that because you have people who are that you can have them look over your stuff.
You're right.
You want to engineer, you want to build a car, find people who know stuff about cars, and y'all get together, and eventually, guess what? You'll build a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And what makes them so hard with being an author, because you got a nigga like Chilly Willie on the side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what we bring it to the table. You know what I'm saying? So, we got a book coming. But this ain't the only book. There's going to be another
More
book
coming.
behind this book.
And you also mentioned that usually, like, say if someone released a book, it takes like 20 years for the movie to come out. Well, you said that when releasing that book, the movie is like now. Like, what make you think that? As far as like,
put it this way, we put a date on everything that we were doing.
Yeah.
When I got into it, once we got finished with the planning on it and everything, and put it all together, and I wrote the book, and the book came out.
You already know.
2 months later, we found a film director who was able to do the documentary. Once he touched the book and read the book, he was like, "Oh my God,
Yeah.
where are these guys at? We need to get them out here. Get them here now."
So he contact y'all?
We went through.
It was looking like this at first.
Oh, that's the name.
original.
That's the original.
Okay.
Okay.
Illustration of the
And then,
first cover of the
when
book.
he came in, we got the book edited by Miss Joan Wright. You know what I'm saying? And then she came up
With that,
with the Yakuza. You know what I'm
y'all
saying?
just pretty much came up to it and say, okay, this is.
No, they got in touch with it because they wanted to change the image of the book.
Yeah, we had a.
You know what I'm saying? They wanted to change the see.
Because of
This
probably have to bring it closer.
this week, right here. And that's how it really was. You know what I'm saying? For real.
I
See
had
the
my
nigga.
my father-in-law.
See the nigga behind me. You see the secret gun right here to my head,
Yeah.
and this me. You feel me?
And what's the meaning behind that?
The meaning behind it is the man who's closer to you is the man who's trying to get your ass dropped. That's the whole meaning behind that right there. You see? And he only can get somebody who all right with me to be able to get close enough to do what he
Put it
needs.
this way, you never. It is really difficult to get a film producer. Put it that way. That's why when you say people, it took people 14, 12,
20 years,
all these
yeah.
years before they was able to do it.
A lot of those
It's not easy. I called 26
Wow.
26 companies who's supposed to have literary agents who's supposed to be able to take on book forms and to get you introduced to producers. And I tell you what they told me. They told me no. I got no's all the way down until I got to the last one, and I wasn't taking no for an answer from this one. And I told him, I said, wait, before you hang the phone up, what if I had X amount of dollars right now and I was able to hire one of your people? Would you work with me then? And they told me this out of their mouth. They said no, because your stuff might be trash.
Wow.
But they don't take none. They don't take solicited material, so you can't send them nothing because they're not even gonna look at it. You have to know somebody.
It's all about who you know.
It's all about who you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like I said, you don't take no for an answer.
You kept it moving.
Kept it moving. When you keep on talking to people, that's when your footwork come in. You gotta get out there. And guess what?
Let's do that thing.
It happened.
So about the book, so you mentioned that so why do you think that the book will actually like change somebody's life?
Because
like I said, it's like it goes on every day.
It's the things that I went through
Every
in
day
my
you
life.
went through. Every day it goes on.
You
But guess
see
what?
it.
The problem now is we dropping like flies over it, and nobody's teaching nobody to get the message.
Yeah.
He done lived it. See, it's hard to teach
That's
somebody when you ain't never been there.
So besides the book, what are like some other things you're doing like to improve like the community?
Well, every now and then I get with my dad. I see they feed the community and stuff like that on 68 or 15. That's how we give back mostly to the community and stuff like that. Did a book bag, not a book bag, a baby bag giveaway all over the city. You know, they do their thing and farm ship, supply a lot of things. We talk about giving back, and also, you know, we give back to toys and stuff like that. I always had a toy game every time around Christmas.
Yeah.
Ride around and give it back to the kids.
So what are some of the things you accomplish as an artist? I mean, not as an artist, but as an artist, would you say?
Clothing line, I got a clothing line with my cousins, Leon and Javon, Kingsley, knowing intelligence, novelty gains completeness. You know, we got our website out on that too. People go buy merchandise. Me and my stepfather, we started billboards and plaques, publishing company, and we got the production company as well. What else we got going on? Straight from the Mud TV. We got that going on out there. We enter in every hood out there where you at. If you want to hit us up, when you see us on YouTube, we'll be in your neighborhood. You want people to know your city? Be there to rep it. Those are some of the things we got going on.
Yeah.
That's just, you know, just the beginning.
We did a lot of different interviews with a lot of different people and stuff like that. You know, we've been grinding. You know.
Of course, we've been on our grind.
Okay. Anything else y'all want to say before we close it out?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my grandbabies, Angie, Ari, Ariel, my daughter, Fatima, Shakima, my wife, Michelle, and I want to give a shout out to all y'all out there who want to be on Straight from the Mud TV. We coming to Cass City this Tuesday. We'll be there. Y'all set up, be right, be ready. We're gonna bring it down live. Straight from the mud, baby.
Shout out Wise, shout out to my wife. Y'all can also follow us on our vlogging channel, The Queen C, Chilly Terry. Shout out to my kids, Torry and Amaya. You know, shout out to my little sister, Lily Beauties, my other sister, Shakima, with Desire Hairs. You know, black businesses on the rise. We just here on Marine TV, and y'all seen it best.
Marine TV, boy, y'all better find out, boy, that's the realest. Stop playing around here. Y'all get live with this thing, man. We gonna bounce this shit up.